wanted to do, knowing his tendency. Well, it's like one game against him, but he did the 3-gate
Yeah.
expand, and the 1-rax fast expand is a pretty good response to that.
Okay. Sounds good. And I guess a perk of this map is once you secure that natural, you do have, I guess, about half of an expansion, kind of for free, secured down below it, which is nice. So you will get a pretty quick and easy 3 bases if you want it.
Yeah. We'll see how the game lays itself out. That may or may not be a good decision.
This is such a long map. It takes your SCV forever to get anywhere.
Yeah.
Looks like a Nexus first.
Could very well be that. One of the advantages on a big map like this is it's very unlikely, well, most players will take the chance that you don't scout this. The fact that I scouted it first is pretty good for me. It gives me some good options, and the bunker will almost finish. I'm actually just gonna...
That's annoying. Oh, go hero! So you've paid 100 minerals for a lot of forced mining time. Is this already worth it?
Maybe. The thing is it also delays my expansion quite a bit. It's...
Your probes are under attack.
So no, I guess it's a little bit more than just a 100 mineral investment. Marine, 2 SCVs.
Yeah. It's not the kind of thing that you can just be like, oh, I'll just spend 100 minerals. Like, you have to spend more or it's not going to do anything.
Gotcha. Looks like you're targeting.
Yep.
And all of a sudden, that feels like it was wildly successful.
Yeah, I would say at this point, we're looking pretty good.
Oh, the second bunker going up? Now this is what I would say, if the last game is not what I would expect from a QXC game, this is absolutely what I would expect from a QXC game. Heavy aggression, but also very safe aggression.
Ish. Counterattack here could be pretty tough to deal with.
Oh, wait a second. I'm watching his vision and not yours. Whoops.
Any tips?
Looks like he had 2 zealots.
I think he had 3, actually.
Okay.
Upgrade complete.
Let's see, you pay better attention than I do, and you
I'm just saying.
and you can't even see what he's up to.
You can see it in my mind's eye. I don't know what that means, but don't worry about it.
Is that what's underneath that bandana?
Yeah, it's my third eye. he's doing. I'm pretty sure I heard his economy like bad, not just like a little bad, but like pretty bad. I killed a lot of probes. Definitely did not lose the same number of SCVs in return. So that looks pretty good to me. That was not a lot of units.
Yeah, and you've got a bunch of Marines now anyway, so it would take a pretty substantial counter for him to put it.
Oh no, I'm not worried about counter at this point. I'm
Okay.
figuring out when I could go kill him.
Ah.
SCV ready.
Additional supply depots required.
This better be good.
Additional supply depots required.
I'm gonna poke in again, see if I can learn anything.
SCV ready.
Couple sentries.
Additional supply depots required.
I would expect him to have more though, so something's a little
Additional
weird.
supply depots required.
So I'm just gonna try and go kill him.
Okay.
Maybe he's teching, maybe he's doing something.
SCV ready.
I don't know. I don't know what he's doing,
Now
but I'm gonna try and go kill him.
the merits of a push here. If he's hidden anything, he has to reveal it just to defend. And if he's got a bunch of stuff, then you can always just back off.
SCV ready.
He's not gonna run you down.
SCV ready.
Hopefully.
Is concussive shell finished?
I hope so. Yeah, it's finished.
Okay.
Add-on complete.
And Fade's play is nice and solid.
Yep.
SCV ready.
Oh, look at that.
SCV ready.
All over the stem timing. Very nice awareness there.
Yeah, this is okay.
Yep, I'd say that this is a worthwhile trade.
Quite as good as I would like, but it's good enough.
We could use some help here.
Notice I ran the Marine to his third to see if he had expanded.
Okay. Important little detail.
Go, go, go.
Yep.
SCV ready. SCV ready.
Additional supply depots required. Additional supply depots required.
You seem to have your depot timing really, really tight. Is that something you have mapped out? Or are you just kind of feeling your way through it?
It's just a muscle memory thing. You just get used to doing it every so often.
Okay. I know I asked Machine that question one time, and he was like, oh yeah, you make overlords on 9, 15, 18, 24, and he kept going all the way up to like 160.
I don't have that. Oh. That needs to survive. That was.
Oh, that sucks.
Let's have a blast.
SCV ready.
Add-on complete.
It's go time. I'm in a world of hurt.
Oh, this multi-prong stuff is so annoying. And it's got to feel like you're just grinding him down, right?
Yeah, at this point I'm way ahead. After that last attack, things are looking real good. If I hadn't been able to get so many probes that is natural, I would say it's still like I'm still kind of meh. But I'm pretty sure at this point, unless he's got a hidden expansion, which I'm gonna check now that I just thought to do it.
Do you have any sort of rule for adding production facilities? For example?
When you have money.
Okay, just when you have money.
Yeah, that's all. There's some like more specific things like with the build order themselves, but in general, it's, do I have money for this? Yes, do it.
It's not like every time I take a command center, I can add 3 barracks or anything like that.
I mean, you can, but it's not. I usually don't have it worked out as much.
Okay. This is the second time he's made a warp visit, which I think is interesting.
Ready for dust off.
Whoa. 3 medevacs out in the no man's land.
Fake drop, man. Mind games.
Could.
Armed and ready.
Mineral field depleted.
You want a piece of me, boy?
Oh, God damn it.
Mineral field depleted.
Serious mind games.
Don't worry about that.
It's on.
Upgrade complete.
My favorite is when I walk banelings into rocks.
Oh, yeah. Good.
It's go time.
Yeah, you are gonna fake a drop. You're a jerk.
Yeah, why not?
Add-on complete.
No warp in for you, Fade. That was brutal. Excellent game, QXC.
Thank you, sir.
And when I think about QXC, that's exactly the kind of game that comes to mind. Just basically relentless pressure the whole game with multi-pronged attacks and drops going off everywhere. Really, really, really was fun to watch that one. So, thank you for sharing that with us. I got people asking me to play against you, but we are out of time. So I want to take a couple questions if you've got a few minutes, and then we'll wrap it up, man. First and foremost, I just want to thank you for coming on. It's always so much fun to talk to you and to kind of pick your brain. So appreciate that. And the first question I'm going to ask is the one that you pointed out: practice time and what happens when you kind of overdo it.
Oh, yeah. All right. So the biggest thing that I've noticed that'll happen is brain starts to get lazy. And what I mean by that is sometimes I'll be in a position where I'm like, I'm not sure if this is the best decision, but the alternatives, like a long macro game, I don't want to do that. So I'm just going to attack him.
Mm-hmm.
And we kind of saw that on the Zelnaga game where I knew kind of what he was doing. I knew his expansion wasn't so early that it was a 1-gate FE. And I've done that a whole bunch of times. I know it's not safe. But
you do it anyway.
Yeah, but I was like, I'll just do it anyway, see what happens.
Kind of lazy decision making.
Yeah, and decisions like that really come back, and that's probably the biggest reason that I've lost a lot of my games, is because I will be practicing all day. I will have already played a tournament or done something else. I haven't taken enough time to take care of myself. I haven't been resting or eating or whatever. Then I jump into a game, and I'm like, oh yeah, I can kill that. I can break that. No big deal. And I attack, and then I lose.
Yeah. Okay. I mean, I can relate with that so much, and it really doesn't do anything to help your mental state when you're playing in not top form and then playing badly. I mean, I think that's the biggest contributor to tilt in the world. Like, I can't tell you how many times I've sat down and played for hours, like skip a meal and just keep playing and just play progressively worse, and it's frustrating. So let's jump into some questions from the users, and the first one is actually one that I was thinking about myself, and Eddie asks this one. We didn't really see any, like, I dare say, Adele Scott style Protoss play today with mass upgrades and gateway units.